Permutations and combinations. Now these are words you don't hear with probability and statistics, so just be familiar with them. Permutations and combinations have certain differences that you have to watch out for. What it basically means is you'll be choosing so many items from a set of so many objects. So I'll give you a quick example. Wow, can you even see that? That's just crazy what I just wrote. So for example, if you have three sets, or this set of three elements A, B, and C, permutation states that you want to choose, let's say we want to choose two. For the permutations, you're not allowed to, or the important is a big deal. What that means is I can do AB, AC, BC. But since the order is important, that means that BA is different than AB, and CA is different than AC, and CB is different than BC. So what that means is that the number of permutations is 6. Now, however, with combinations, when I do AB, AC, BC, I can't use BA also because the order is not important. So AB is the same as BA, and AC is the same as CA, and BC is the same as CB. So that means is that there's 3 possible combinations. So when you hear permutations and combinations, you're choosing so many items out of a given set. With permutations, the order is important, and with combinations, order is not important. So that's a big deal. Now, the formulas for permutations and combinations, if you notice, they all have these exclamation marks, so that's called a factorial. So we need to talk about the factorial first. So in factorial, it's just notation. The best way to explain it is with an example. So if you ever see something like 4 factorial, well, what that means is you're going to start with the number 4 and you're going to count down to 1 and you're going to multiply as you go. 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. And so if you take 4 times 3 is 12 times 2 is 24, times 1 is 24. That's what the answer is for 4 factorial. Now in your calculators you may see this. This one has it right there. So if I hit 4 and then that button, you'll see the 24. If you have a graphing calculator, I want to hit the 4 first. This is the TI-83. And then I'm going to hit the math key and I'm going to go over to probability, PRB's probability. See what I'm saying? Probability, statistics. And then you can go down to 4 or hit enter or just hit 4. And you'll see the factorial pop up and then enter. And you'll see the 24. So, easy way to do that. What we're going to do now, we're going to do just some basic notation problems with permutations. You may see it written like this, permutations, where you're given an n total items and you want to choose R at a time. Some books and some calculators have it like this. Well, not like that, I just lied. I have it like this. It's the same thing. Now this is the formula for it. It's n factorial over n minus r factorial. Notice the parentheses are around the n minus r, so that means you got to find that first and then find the factorial. So here's an example to explain it to you. Notice the n comes first, r comes second. So what this means is for this find p 5, 2, n is 5, r is 2. So what that means is you're going to take your formula, everywhere you have an n, you put a 5. So we have 5 factorial over 5 minus r is 2, so it's 5 minus 2 factorial. Then you have 5 factorial over 3 factorial. And there's all kinds of ways to find this answer now. One way is just to do 5 times 4 times, now if I go down 3 times 2 times 1, that's the same as 3 factorial. Because the reason why I did that is I have 3 factorial on the bottom. Those will cancel. Leaving 5 times 4 is 20. Or you could just keep them right down and then cancel. Or you could just do this. You could take out your calculator and find 5 factorial, which is 120. And then find 3 factorial, which is 6. Write that down. And what is 120 divided by 6? It's 20 also. So this is just a different way of doing it. You want to see an even easier way? Watch this. I'm going to bring back up the graphing calculator. I'm going to go to math. I'm going to go over to PRB, and you'll notice NPR, NCR, most of your scientific calculators have them also. So here's how you would do that. I'm going to start with the 5, and then I'm going to go over to there, and I'm going to hit the 2, and it brings up the NPR. Then I hit the 2 for the R, and then enter. How you like that? I'm going to do it again. 5, math, move over. You can move down, hit enter if you want to do it that way. No matter how you bring it up, just bring it up, and then the 2, enter. Cool, isn't it? Now let's do this combination problem. The formula is a little bit different. It's got an extra r factorial in the denominator. So once again, you have n is 5, r is 2. So we're going to do 5 factorial, r is 2 over 2 factorial, n minus r, 5 minus 3 factorial. And so you can do 5 factorial. Oh, well, don't do what I just did. I was looking at another number and wrote something differently. 5 minus 2, r is 2. Did you catch that? Hope you did. 2 factorial. 5 minus 2 is 3 factorial. So if you want to do it all by hand, you can. I'm going to do the same way I did it before, above. You can do this. 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. That's 5 factorial. 2 factorial is 2 times 1. I'm going to put that in parentheses just so you know, see that they're different. 3 factorial is 3 times 2 times 1. So I can cancel my 2's and cancel my 3's. That 2 goes in the 4 2 times, and it leaves 5 times 2, which is 10. So you can always do that. Or you can take out your calculator, and once again, 5 factorial is 120. 3 factorial we know is 6. And 2 factorial is still 2. Well, it is 2. We haven't done that before. So I could do 120 over 2 times 6, which is 120 over 12, which is 10 also. But you want to know the way that I prefer to do it? Yes, you guessed it. This time we're going to do 5 math. Go over to this time we're going to go to NCR. I can just hit 3 or move down and hit enter. I'm just going to hit the 3 because it's faster. And then 2, enter. And that's all you need to do. If you have a calculator that can do that and your instructor allows you to do that, then by all means use your calculator.